principle of design contrast. We've talked about it several times with photos, and also the first presentation we did went through a whole contrast section lesson of that. And so now this is contrast in design. Contrast is a super important thing, and you can do a lot with it. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our 8.5 by 11. So this is contrast, principle of design. Now contrast is an effect created by placing or arranging different things next to each other. That's basically all it is. You want to make things very different. So we're going to do this landscape. Okay, this is landscape orientation versus portrait orientation, up and downsies. Now we're not judging it because of its orientation. We're just, we're accepting it, correct? We're not judging or anything like that. All right, so we're going to open a new landscape 8.5 by 11 Photoshop document or Photopea document, and we're going to name it that. So if you're in Photopea, don't just click open up on it. Pay attention, because all this stuff is very important in the design world. Okay, so File, New, this is Photopea. Okay, what we're going to do right here, it asks you what kind of thing you want. You want to print document. You click on that, and then we're doing 8.5 by 11. All right. See, it immediately switched it from 72 dots per inch or pixels per inch to 300. Print is 300 pixels per inch, much higher quality. Now, right here, the width is 8.5 right now, but we want it to be wider. So we need 11 to be up there. So there's a little double arrow right here. Just click on that, and now it makes it landscape. So where it has name, let's name it right now. DMA14 underscore, this is design 3, so D3 underscore contrast, okay, underscore your last name, right? So you know how to do it, which I'm so proud of all of you, okay? Because once you've named it here, it stays named correctly. So now go ahead and create. All right, in Photoshop, same kind of thing. You have this open. You're going to create new. Okay, print document. 8.5 by 11. But right here, we're going to change the orientation. This is going to be landscape. See, so these switch here, and let's name it. MA14. We're all doing this together. It's pretty simple. This is design 3, so D3 underscore contrast. This is a principle of design underscore your last name. Okay, now let's create. So see, I'm still in the crop tool here, so I'm just going to click on the type tool. All right. So now we're going to put in all the text. So we've done, let's put our borders on. Almost forgot. Oh my gosh, that's tragic. Okay. In Photoshop, if you don't have the rulers out, you can go to Command or Control R or View Rulers. There's a keyboard command right there. I already have them out. All right. So in Photopea, click there, and the same exact thing. All right, so we have this. We're viewing the rulers here. It's right here, view rulers. See, but Command plus R, so it's the same thing. Probably Control on Windows. All right, now the easiest way to do this is to zoom in a bunch so you can see the little lines more easily. Click on the zoom tool and then just drag. And drag in a little bit. Then hold the space bar, move it over so I can see the corner of it. Okay, right now I'm at about 75%. I'll get a little bigger so it's easier to see for you. Okay, so I'm seeing this corner. I need to be able to see that corner. Okay, now here's 1 inch. And for some reason, they divide it by fifths. There's not like a half-inch mark anywhere. Okay, there's 5 divisions. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is, but we're just going to go with that. And now what you can do is click on the ruler, hold and drag out. I'm just going to go 2 of those little lines. Okay, and then top one, click, hold, and drag down 2 of those lines from the 0. There's 2 little lines there. I don't know if you can see them, but on yours, you will be able to. I'm zoomed in about 120%. So we just added those 2 lines in the rulers. You click, hold, and drag from the ruler out. Now I'm going to hold the space bar to get the hand, and then I'm just dragging to see the bottom corner. All right. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to drag a ruler to 2 of the lines there. So you click, hold, and drag from the ruler. That's where you get guides. So now that we have the one on the right there, now click, hold, and drag from the top ruler. 2 of the little lines. Oh, I can barely even see it on my computer. That looks about right. Okay. Now we have those. I'm going to go view, fit the area. Okay, so now I can see the whole document. Now in Photoshop, do the same thing. I'm going to zoom in. Because this is an inches document, then these will be in inches. But if your rulers aren't in inches, you can right click on the ruler and choose inches. Okay, so now I've zoomed in quite a bit here. Hold the space bar and go down and see the corner. Okay, so if you missed it in Photopea, this is exactly the same thing. So I'm just going to go grab the move tool here. Click in the ruler, click, hold, and drag out to 1/4 inch. See, that's a 1/2 inch, so that's a 1/4 inch. Let me zoom in a little more, makes it easier, because the rulers expand as you zoom in. Okay, there's the top. All right, so this is an inch all the way down here, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. Okay, so now the same thing on the top. If you click in the ruler, click, hold, and drag out to 1/4 inch. Okay, now I'm going to go down to the bottom over here. I'm just holding space to get the hand tool. You can drag it. There's 10, there's a 1/2 inch, there's a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to click, hold, and drag from the ruler there, and same thing, click, hold, and drag from the ruler there. Now Command or Control 0 will fit this in the window. Okay.